Hi guys, welcome back to Buckle Up Wildcats, the High School Musical, the series rewatch podcast. I'm your co-host, Audrey Ashcraft.
And I'm your co-host, Haley Clark.
Slay. Okay, so today we're going to be covering Season 1, Episode 5. This one's titled Homecoming, so do you want to give us our synopsis?
It's time for homecoming. Nene and Courtney decide to have their own girls' night, and Miss Jen invites herself too. Carlos asks Seb to the dance with him. Gina comes with EJ. Ricky and Big Red go stag together, and Carlos waits for Seb at the dance. Nene and Courtney have a heart-to-heart at a bowling alley where Miss Jen meets Ricky's dad, and they hit it off. After an unexpected night, Ricky ends up driving Gina home, and they share a moment together.
Slay, that was really good. That was a good job. I
wrote it in like 5 minutes. I didn't read it before this. So.
I was like thinking as you're reading, I was like, oh, putting the pairings is genius.
Yeah.
Because I forgot about
There's a lot of couple-y moments.
Yeah. People. It's so real.
Yeah.
Okay. I ranked this episode about like a 7.6 out of 10. It wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I gave it a 7.5. I agree. So, wow, we're so close.
Wavelength. Okay, and then the only song in this episode is Born to Be Brave.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that song. It definitely is like, when they sing Born to Be Brave, I'm like, this is a kid show.
Yes.
Kind of vibe.
It's a very Disney Channel song to me. I don't know.
Exactly. But I feel like we've yet to have, it's so weird because I feel like I was looking at my ranking and I was trying to decide where to put it, and I'm like, we've had Wondering and All I Want, which are so good.
Yeah.
Like, so good. And then the other ones we've had are I Think I Kind of You Know, The Start of Something New, and Billion Sorries.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is the first time we've had a middle song.
Yes. I agree.
So she went third. She's third right now, but that's because...
Yeah. That's where I would put it, too.
I was like, wow, we really have the best of the best. And I Think I Kind of...
Yeah.
Just kidding. I love I Think I Kind of You Know.
It's cute.
However... Shakespeare didn't write it, so...
No.
I'm like wondering which Shakespeare wishes he could touch, but...
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Born to Be... I have more thoughts later, but...
Yeah, we'll get it to that.
We'll go up into that later.
Okay, favorite and least favorite?
Okay, I'll start then.
Yeah.
You asked.
Switch it up today.
Wow. Okay. My favorite part of this episode was looking at the different fashion. Sometimes it was really good.
Yeah.
And sometimes it was not good.
Yes.
Like, I put... In the first scene that we see Ricky, I'm certain he's wearing pajamas.
Yes. Which, like, that's ahead of the trends. Like, they weren't... I feel like maybe that's a Utah thing.
That's like...
I was going to talk about that then, but...
No, because kids would wear it.
They were doing that, like... My brother was a freshman in high school, so I was a senior in high school when people were doing that.
Wow.
And that was, like, a little bit after this came out. So Ricky's a trendsetter.
He's a trendsetter. As Joshua Bassett says, Ricky Bowen never dies.
Yeah.
Following him.
He is the high school boy.
He is the high school... Exactly. But I was like, that was a wild choice for outfit. But then I was like, Nene's outfits were decent this episode.
Yes.
I was like, wait. Especially when she was
a little... Yes, that one was good. The pink shirt with the maroon pants and the whatever jacket was on, that was a little interesting, but...
I feel like that's an exact outfit I put my Barbies in once, but...
Probably.
But,
Probably.
Yeah, I was, like, just watching the fashion in it, and I also put, like, especially at the,
Oh, yeah.
dance.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go into that more later as we go into the dance, but I thought that was just really fun.
Yeah.
And then my least favorite is my most quoted High School Musical series line of all time. My entire family quotes this any chance we get. There hasn't been traffic in Salt Lake City since the 2002 Winter Olympics. Well, he says we live in Salt Lake City. There hasn't been traffic. He doesn't say, but...
Yeah. Yep, that was also my least favorite.
Iconic!
Yeah.
Carlos is always so wrong.
Yeah.
I love Carlos in this season.
I love him, but... Yeah.
But that kid has never lived in Utah, and you can tell.
Mm-mm. If you live in Utah, you know that there's traffic.
There's definitely traffic.
I feel like we're, like, notorious for having really bad drivers, which Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously not like LA traffic or anything.
Mm-mm.
But it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I've gotten, like, I've had to leave for things, 20 minutes early. Like, something that's only, 30 or so minutes, I've had to leave 20 minutes early because I'm going to get stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
There's, this one light coming into where we're from. It's, and it's just, you sit at it for...
Yeah,
2 lights.
forever.
Literally 3 years.
Yeah.
No, Utah definitely has traffic. Anytime I get
Yeah.
stuck in traffic, which is pretty much every day. When not so much here because we're going to school, so I'm not really going
Yeah.
distances
Don't
like
drive
that.
as much.
Not that Logan doesn't get. We go to Utah State in case anyone's curious. You could put that together, I'm sure. Oops.
I don't know why that's a big secret.
That's not a big secret. We talk about going to school all the time, but
Yeah.
not that Logan doesn't get traffic, but it doesn't get it to the extent of other
Yeah.
spots. But there is traffic in Utah.
And especially I drove in rush hour traffic, granted, but what would have been 30 minutes away, but it took me an hour, almost every day that I drove it. So there is traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you live in Utah, our exit to get home is the one off Thanksgiving Point, the Megaplex. This is a very niche for Utah people comment.
Yeah.
And it's horrible.
It's so bad.
Turning to towards Redwood, horrible. I avoided the plague.
So bad. That's the worst part of the drive.
It's so bad, and it's bad all the time.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was that was a very niche little comment, but my family says that anytime we get stuck in traffic.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
I'm
it's so wrong.
It's so wrong.
Yeah.
So great. Anyways, what were your favorite moments?
My least favorite was the same. Yeah. Also my favorite because it's just iconic, but also because it's wrong. My favorite was just we had a lot of bonding moments between pairs of people, and I just really liked that. I don't know. I think you see the people kind of branching out into people they don't know, and then kind of reconnecting with people that they are friends with, Ricky and Big Red and Courtney and Nene, but then there was other groups in that too. So
yeah.
I liked that.
I agree. I definitely feel we get to see relationships in this episode that we don't always get to see, especially Ricky and Big Red. I feel sometimes it's just they're friends, and I don't feel we get to see that.
Yeah.
This is a good episode for that.
I agree.
Okay. Utah moments.
Did I have one other than the traffic?
I also point out Salt Lake City had the 2002 Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
And we're getting the 2028?
Something like that.
2020? Yeah.
Whatever. The Winter Olympics.
Or 2020. We're getting another Winter Olympics.
Cool.
We were the only, or one of the few, times that the Olympics didn't absolutely destroy our economy.
Yeah. It brought the traffic here.
It was the only time we had traffic, actually.
Yeah,
so,
actually.
Slay.
Bring it back. What did I put? Oh, it was I don't know how dances work at all schools, but it was just interesting to see the differences in the school dances I went to in high school and what their dances were. We never sat at tables. Maybe for prom, I didn't go to prom, so.
I don't think I was ever.
Yeah, especially for homecoming.
Mm-mm. Or specifically assigned a table.
Yeah.
And I was did they
interesting.
buy tickets to that table, or did he put the?
Yeah. I don't know. I just never done that, and then I've never had a coat check at a dance either. And you have to pay for it.
Pay for a coat check.
That was interesting to me.
I was thinking that it was
and I never noticed that, I guess, before I watched it this time, and I was wait, why is she paying the coat check? I feel that should be included in your ticket.
Yeah, I don't feel that's that big of a deal, but I was I guess fundraiser, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah, tea. So my Utah moments, other than there hasn't been traffic since the 2002 Olympics, I looked into the bowling alley that they were at.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that.
So on the wall it says high key bowl. And you can you can read that there's multiple signs that say high key bowl, and I was like, okay, so is that a place?
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh.
So the actual bowling alley they filmed that is called Bonwood Bowl. And it also it has the big poster at the end of the bowling alley and stuff, but it doesn't. They definitely there's screens that definitely set it up to say Utah.
Interesting.
For this. Maybe that's what the setup looked like at the time, but I kind of doubt it.
Yeah. That's interesting because I feel like they've been at other places where they haven't, especially the coffee shop. It was the name that it actually was.
Yeah.
So that's interesting that they.
My theory is that they changed it because they wanted to make it a karaoke.
Oh yeah, probably.
As well. I don't think it
that's
is a
what
karaoke.
I was thinking. Probably not. I've never seen that, but.
I've never seen that. I was like, maybe. We'll have to go bowling there sometime.
Yeah.
It's about a 13-minute drive from East High.
Okay, cool. I always wonder how far away they go for filming, but it seems like they've stayed pretty.
Yeah, pretty
central to East High.
Do you know in season 2? West High? Is that the name of the other school? What is the name of the other school?
It's North.
It's North. You're right. I was like, it's not
West High's in the High School Musical movie.
Yes. That's
And then it's North High.
But that's in Ogden, I think. I think that's Ogden High School.
I think it's yeah.
I haven't looked that up yet. Don't quote me on that. That hasn't shown up yet, so I haven't researched it. But I know my mom's always like, oh, they always film at that high school, and it's a little bit further out. Yeah.
That makes sense.
But yeah, no, this is the bowling alley. I don't think that it is also a karaoke. I didn't see anywhere that it was also karaoke.
Yeah.
Also, I'm almost 100% certain that they just used the same room for the karaoke room, and they just put a table.
Yeah. That was interesting to me. Interesting setup.
Anyway, so those are all my Utah moments. So I was like,
yeah,
I'll have to pop by the bowling alley at some point.
Yeah.
Could be fun.
Could be.
Okay. So, you ready to just get into our notes?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay, so we start, and Ricky does the recap.
Mm-hmm.
And this is I don't feel like he adds anything, but he very much points out that there's a comparison between Nene and him and his parents.
Yes.
Which, does add nuance to that. It's obviously nuance that you could pick up.
Yeah.
Because this is, so deep of a reference.
Yeah. He's still, holding out hope for both.
Yeah.
Things.
But I was like...
Yeah. That was interesting to me.
Mm-hmm. And then I think Seb and Carlos are so cute.
Yeah, they are really cute.
Oh my god.
I put, where's Ryan? While they're, doing this dance that's in the show.
Especially since it sounds like he needs practice.
Yeah. Also, I don't understand how they do Bop to the Top in the show because they're just, a dance break. Maybe it's interpretive dance instead of singing, but, I don't remember. If there's an instrumental, dance break they have of that?
I don't know.
But, I don't know.
We'll have to see that in the actual show, because you're right, they did not...
I haven't seen it in a minute.
Sing in that. They did not.
But, I don't feel like we ever see Seb sing as Sharpay.
I know we do in Stick to the Status Quo, but I think that's it.
Yeah, just in the...
Because I know he feels like, this is not what I want. Yeah. You can see that so vividly.
I remember that. Yeah, but it's just, it's interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they're really cute. I like that, dance scene between them. Mm-hmm. And I feel like Seb, as a character, looks like the most unassuming... I wouldn't guess that he can play the piano and sing and dance, all pretty well.
He's very talented.
The floor roll that he does, I was like, oh, cool. I didn't know Seb could do that.
I just am I like Seb a lot.
Yeah.
Top 10 characters. I can't say top 10 characters. There is 10 characters.
But he's on there.
He is up there.
Probably.
He's probably so, and I like that he's he looks really shy and submissive, but he's not.
Yeah.
He's pretty confident.
Yeah.
And sure of himself. And
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like Seb. And I like that we get to see Seb.
Yeah. I feel like we haven't had so many moments with him.
No,
Yeah,
literally.
This episode was like more getting into his character.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, oh wait.
I put Ricky wearing the pajama
I
pants.
also wrote, is Ricky wearing pajamas?
I put not the PJ pants, Ricky. It was so obvious. It was so weird.
I was like, what is this? Also,
I never realized that before.
no, I was like, okay, PJs.
Yeah.
Also, Big Red says, can't the three of us go together and just hang out like we used to?
Yeah.
So heavily implying that the three of them were a friend group growing up.
Yeah.
Which we've talked about in previous episodes.
Yeah. And that makes me think, like, I don't know, this is just a thought I had right now, but, like, I feel like we do see a lot between Big Red and Ricky, but maybe they're still close, but I feel like maybe they're drifting apart a little bit because they're not friends with Nene anymore, too.
That's true.
And it's kind of like they're just, like, going to their own sides kind of a little bit. Like, they're still friends throughout the whole thing. You see them together, but I think Ricky makes other friends you see him more with, and Big Red does, too. But, yeah, maybe Nene was, like, kind of part of that all growing up, too.
Yeah, no, that's a good point, I think.
Yeah.
And I just wish we saw also more Big Red and Nene together.
Yeah.
But I guess that you don't get to because they dated. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's a good point. If they were like a trio,
Yeah.
then
I don't know. Maybe Big Red feels awkward being in the middle of it.
maybe it's
I
hard
don't know.
for him. R.I.P. Big Red. The complexities of a character we haven't touched yet.
Yeah. I never know what to say about him. There's so much, but, like,
There's so much and yet so little.
it has nothing to do with the actual plot ever.
Literally, I think he has like my biggest section in my character Bible.
Yeah.
Okay, no, he doesn't. That's actually not very big at all. But like,
Yeah.
actually, apparently we know a lot about Nene.
Yeah.
She is, but I wrote down a lot of like really specific stuff for her.
Mm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
no, I agree. I don't really ever know what to say, but I really like him in this first season.
I do, too. Yeah.
Seb says yeah. Oh wait, do you have any comments about the bathroom scene?
No.
I didn't write anything either other than Nene's outfit in the bathroom isn't bad. Well, best look question mark.
Honestly. Yeah.
Other than that, I didn't really have any thoughts.
It was kind of just interesting. I don't know why you would try to flush a dress down the toilet, but good for her.
That dress was gray. I don't think it would have looked good.
Yeah, it was like not quite purple, but it was weird.
I was like, that isn't a very pretty dress. But
Mm-mm.
well, I guess we didn't get to see the whole, like, half of it I saw.
Yeah.
Seb says he has a barn.
Mm-hmm.
Add that to the list of reasons why it's so unrealistic that he has a farm.
And he's bonding with the livestock while he's actually dancing.
Where is this farm?
I want to know.
The question that will haunt us for years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was a lot that happened in this episode, but I don't feel like I necessarily had that many comments,
Mm-hmm.
per se.
It seemed like pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Most of it, but
I do like the line, half your talent, double your confidence.
oh.
Because, like, when Miss Jen said that to Nene when they walked into the karaoke part.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because she really does have a confidence.
Yeah.
That's, okay, I will say, that is something we're very much told.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's shown as much.
Mm-mm. I feel like, yeah, they build it up like Nene's, like, afraid to put herself out there, but every time she does, like, she's just fine.
Yeah, I actually don't feel like we ever see her be really timid.
Mm-mm.
Because even when confronting Gina, she confronts her pretty,
Yeah.
like, early, and even when she hadn't, she was, like, making comments. Like,
Yeah.
I do kind of wish we would have seen more shy Nene, because I don't feel like we've seen shy Nene.
It would give a little bit more development.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm like,
And maybe that's implied that that was her, and now she's, like, moving forward.
That's
but then
true.
they also, like, are trying to get her to be more confident.
and they're like, she's still stuck in it. And I was like, I just don't feel like maybe Miss Jen has the evidence to believe that Nene is shy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, because I get, like, Courtney. Like...
Yeah.
But I just don't know if Miss Jen has that. But we don't... The only times we've seen her sing in practice... Every time we've seen her in practice, she's been fine.
Yeah.
Because even with EJ, like, I feel like that was overconfidence.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's something we're not seeing.
Maybe we're missing it.
I don't know.
But... yeah. The bedazzled table comment... The bedazzled tablecloth comment eats. I was like, wow.
I forgot about that one. Yeah. I really like Gina's dress. I think it suits her really well.
It does. It is a cute dress.
Yes. I also... The caption on her picture.
What was it? I couldn't read it.
Surprise, when you know, you know. I was like, that? Okay. I feel like the whole thing about her and EJ going to the dance was like kind of like they were just going to the dance. But her like posting that makes it be like they're actually dating now.
Well, when you know, you know. I think I kind of you know.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no.
No, because that's out of pocket.
Oh my goodness, Gina. I love Gina.
No, it's such a good... I couldn't read it. I was like, what is it? But like,
yeah.
When you know, you know.
I didn't even put that together. That's crazy.
That's crazy work, Gina.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I feel bad, this is before this, but I feel bad that Ricky's dad went bowling alone. And I was like, oh no, he's like waiting for a date. But actually, no, he just went alone to like look for people? Or like, what was his first intention of going there?
Yeah, I was also thinking that. I was like, what is this man's plan? Do I think...
It's a little bit creepy.
I did write that I think he's smooth.
Yeah. I do like Ricky's dad.
But also, like, what was his plan? What was the end game?
I don't know.
Maybe he was really just getting concession. Maybe he really was just bowling by himself.
Yeah.
When I think bowling alley, I think great way to pick up chicks.
Yep, exactly. Especially, where in Utah are you gonna go to meet women?
If not the bowling alley.
Oh my goodness.
I hope a man never approaches me at a bowling alley. I'm a different beast.
Yeah.
I get way too competitive and I'm not even good at bowling. So I don't know why I care.
Yeah.
I have to say, okay, I literally just paused. I don't know why. I forgot all my thoughts. That sweater is not a Gabriella sweater. When Courtney's like...
Yeah. I thought, would Nene look like a Teletubby? Because that's what she says, is that the other girl said that it would make her look like a Teletubby. And I think that, yes, that's an accurate statement.
Yeah.
Gabriella would not wear that.
No.
Nene might wear that.
No, that's true. I was like, she didn't say it was ugly. Is it still like a jerk move?
Yes.
Yes. However, she's right.
Yeah.
Gabriella would not wear that.
Yeah. I think Courtney, I love Courtney. She's a little bit wrong.
She's sometimes not right. I also was like trying to figure out if I knew the Tanya actress because she like looks so familiar. I feel like, and I was like, she kind of looks like Baby Ariel.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out, I was like, do I know her? Could not find the credit for this actress.
Huh.
Like, she's not listed in the.
That's crazy.
Like, credits. She's not listed on IMDb. She's not even. I found like her fan wiki account.
Wow.
And they don't even have an actress. I have no idea who plays her.
That's so crazy because I feel like she's one of the only like extras that has a name. Like that they say in the show.
I'm like,
that's crazy.
I feel like she looks so familiar, and I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know who she is.
I don't know either. Maybe she just looks Utah.
Utah.
I think she does. She looks like she
did a great job.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, also, Miss Jen ordered ginger ale.
Yeah.
It's freaking disgusting.
She ordered ginger ale with extra ice, and then there was no ice.
Oops. She flirted with Ricky's dad that long.
Yeah. I was like, if we actually took the Utah culture of just loving soda.
No, because they could have got, like, Diet Cokes.
Yeah. I know people that drink ginger ale, but it's usually because they don't like other soda.
Ginger ale's disgusting.
It's
And I
like
love
when
that she
you're
didn't
sick.
ask them if they wanted ginger ale, she just assumed.
Everyone gets ginger ale. Maybe it's good for your voice. I don't know.
That's possible. I'll look that up. Because I'm like, ginger ale? Okay, apparently my cap locks are off. I literally didn't even put the L. I didn't even ask the question. Okay, back to the top, guys. Good for voice.
I know it's good if you're sick.
It doesn't seem like it necessarily
Probably
is.
not. Carbonation's not supposed to be good for your voice.
Yeah, like the ginger is like a little beneficial. I don't know. I should pick ginger ale. I was like, that's
Yeah.
such a weird choice.
It is really weird. Do they even have, like, not a lot of places have ginger ale. Like, on a fountain. A fountain? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Fountain.
Fountain.
In case you didn't know, we're from
Utah. If you needed evidence, if you thought we
I feel
were
like
lying.
I'm usually pretty good about that.
No, because my brother always says Layton with a T. And people always are like, oh, so you're not from here. He's like, no, I am. He just wants to be a brat.
That's funny.
If I say mountain, he's like, just you with your Utah accent.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh. Best of one time.
Oh my goodness.
My next thing is about the Olympic comic. But
Yeah,
that's
that's mine too. We already talked about that.
Also, Ricky's so messy.
Yeah.
Like, he did not need to call Gina out like that.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, I know you're not in the best mood, but also, why is he inserting himself into this situation at all?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why does he care? And that's what I put next. Like, he's talking to Big Red. He's like, my ex's ex
Yeah.
is with Gina. Like, actually.
And Big Red's like, actually, what if it's not about
yeah,
you?
maybe that has nothing to do with you. Maybe it doesn't, Ricky. Why does that seem like a personal attack on you?
Yeah.
And that's where I think we see that maybe he does have some gravitation towards Gina
Yeah.
that we haven't really seen yet.
Yeah. I have very interesting thoughts about that.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like we'll talk about that later. 'Cause I feel like we haven't hit their big scene yet. But I'm like, that is a really weird thing for him to just go after. Because I was thinking about it, they've held only one scene together up until now.
Right. And I feel like he has some issues with EJ, but I don't feel like his issues really are with EJ.
Mm-mm.
And so it's a little, I don't know, where he's like, he's not a good guy. I don't know.
I'm like, he's
I
so
don't
mad
know.
about it. I'm like, okay, maybe it's just that he's jealous that he doesn't have a date.
Maybe.
Because Big Red does kind of say something like that too, like that he's like, what is EJ doing? He's like, what you should be doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Big Red suit looks really good. I think
does
he's the
look really
best
good.
dressed.
He also said he borrowed it from Ricky.
Yeah, I
Which
cannot
I
imagine Ricky wearing that.
Like, that is a Big Red suit. Like, that fits him totally. Like, it looks really good. It's very, fashion forward.
It is. I do wish they would have done the pattern all the way through.
Yes.
However, I just think I was like, this is a really good suit for him, and they really dressed him well.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I do like Carlos and Seb's suits, too.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're the second best dressed. The second and third, I guess. I said two people.
Yeah.
But I think the Big Red's is very good. And I was like, this is very in character.
Yeah. It suits him really well. It looks good on him.
This looks really good. Oh, I like that we get to see Gina be like a person in this episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with her, confessional moment, or where she's kind of like, I don't know.
She's like, I don't know.
And I think she kind of realizes that she's a little bit in the wrong. And she doesn't really know what she's doing all this for at this point.
Yeah. Yes. And I like that we get to see that because she really is. She just doesn't know what's going on. She's just a girl.
Yeah, exactly. And she's been, more ambitious for her own good, maybe.
Yeah.
But
maybe Ricky's right.
maybe she just realized some things. But I really like Gina, though.
I wrote, why in the world would Carlos confide in Mazzara?
Yeah. He's literally been rude to him.
Like
abusing.
so mean. For no reason.
Yeah. And then he's like, you're a great dancer. You literally hate him.
Yeah.
Why?
Actively root against him.
Poor Carlos.
Poor Carlos, no.
Mr. Mazzara sucks right now.
No. Mr. Mazzara, like, pretty much single-handedly runs a Carlos hate club. And I'm like, that is a child.
Yeah. I don't get it.
That is really strong opinions for a child.
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah. It was also interesting. Maybe Ricky had his coat on his chair. I didn't see this. But he, like, goes to the coat check when Gina is getting her coat, and he has his jacket on. So either he had his jacket with him, or he came back to the coat check already. I don't know why that was important. I was like, interesting.
He went to
But also, Gina's like, I don't have cash. Can I Venmo you?
I said, so real.
But also, like, who is getting paid for this?
Who is paying their coat check?
I don't understand that.
Is the high schooler making money off of this? I doubt it.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I don't know.
Okay, Courtney says, before they say Born to be Brave,
Mm-hmm.
that Ricky and Nene met in 7th grade.
Oh.
Because she said, or they didn't know each other in 7th grade. Because she said, what happened to the 7th grade Nene that used to scream the lyrics to this song in the back of my mom's car? And Nene's like, oh, she grew up or whatever. And she's like, no, she met Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, but we know that that's not true.
Yeah.
But maybe that's when she started, like...
Maybe it means that that's when she became, like, interested. But she did say that's when you met Ricky or something.
Like, yeah. It's weird. But then we also find out later, don't they have their second kiss in, like, their first kiss in, like, 2nd grade?
Yeah, they, like, say they met in kindergarten or something.
Mm-hmm. And, like,
so
they definitely were interested.
They were, like...
Maybe that's when she became, like, boy crazy?
Yeah. But still, yeah.
So I was like, that's not
That's a little
right.
bit wrong. Also, I put, how do you read Nene as Nene?
I also thought that.
The person's like, Nene? How did they spell it? Because it's N-I-N-I.
Yeah. I would get it if it was spelled N-I-N-A
Yeah.
on the sign-up sheet. But then it would not be pronounced Nene.
No.
It would be pronounced Nina.
I don't really understand that.
Well,
Okay.
for Utah-wise, that's a pretty easy name to pronounce.
Yeah.
There's some pretty freaking crazy names here.
Yeah. My name gets said wrong all the time.
Yeah, hey, how do you spell your name? Share with the class.
H-A-L-E-I-G-H. But I wasn't born in Utah. So it's not the Utah spelling. It might be the Utah spelling, but it's not. Because my dad came up with it. And he was born in South Carolina.
I love that you came up with it too. It's like perfect.
He gets offended too, so don't say that my name is the Utah spelling, because that's wrong.
Unrelated.
Yeah, now that we've got that out. People call me Halle. Sometimes I think it's a joke. Most of the time, probably.
No, like, I used to teach dance, and sometimes I would look at the names on the screen and be like, I don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
Like, which vowel do I enunciate for?
Yeah, there's like a lot of letters in there that you don't say.
I'm like, who justified this many vowels?
Maybe Nene actually spells her name N-E-I-G. Like, neigh like a horse.
It's like a horse.
And then it's Nene. It's
Probably
actually
consider
Nene.
that she spells her name Nay like a horse.
Because the E-I-G-H of my name says E.
What if? Maybe.
The subtitles got it wrong. And
Everything's
everything else.
wrong. It's a cover-up.
Yeah.
There is not a single E-I-G-H in any of these cast members' names.
No, that's wrong.
That's not right.
Somebody. Ashlyn would be... That's easy to add an E-I-G-H.
You can figure it out.
Yep.
Ashlyn's name is spelled, I literally, every time I write Ashlyn's name, I'm like, that can't be right. That's too easy.
It's just ASHLYN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even a double N.
No 2 N's.
Not even double NE. I'm like, wow.
Easy.
This is so easy. That can't be right.
Yeah, nobody has a really crazy spelled name.
No. Dang. R.I.P.
Can't believe it.
I'm like, let's see. Okay, where did I even leave off in my notes? Oh, in Born to Be Brave, I really like this song. It's fun. However, I hate the line. It's like my phone's navigation was turned off.
Yeah.
I don't like that line.
Yeah. I don't really mind the song, but it's really, like, not anything special to me. I don't know. It feels like just a basic song. But also, I feel like this song comes up.
Dude, the car dealership is calling me.
Oh.
We're not about to pick up. Probably should, but we're not about to pick up.
It's okay, we're filming a podcast.
We're filming a podcast, so you should know
it. Oh yeah, it comes up like in the 4th season, doesn't it? I feel like they sing it at the end.
Sorry, it said call answer from No, it comes up at the end and I was freaked out. Sorry. I was like, I didn't mean to answer that. Yeah, I think it definitely becomes the show's like theme.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Like it's their
It
song.
makes sense because it like applies to everyone, but
and it also is a song that like is on the radio. Like
yeah.
It's a real song within their universe because they mention it in season 3 too.
Mhm.
It's very much Courtney and Nini's song.
Yeah.
But I think they reference it a lot.
Yeah.
I guess it's not. I guess it's everyone. You just said that. It's like everyone's song.
Mhm.
But I hate the phone's navigation was turned off. I used to.
Yeah.
My sisters used to do swim lessons in Heber.
Mhm.
And we live about an hour from Heber. And so for 1 week, they went every day to swim lessons, and we had to drive.
Oh my gosh.
And like, I didn't go every week with them, but the few times I did, they would listen to this was just when the first High School Musical the series season was out. So they would just listen to that album.
Dang.
Or like, I mean, maybe they listened to other stuff, but they would listen to it when they drove to swim. And this was like 1 week, and it was just like an hour there and an hour back.
Yeah.
And so
Dang.
my sister listened to the song, and I remember every time this song came on Born to Be Brave, I was always like, I hate this navigation line.
Yeah.
And obviously we listened to it a lot in that week, and I was like, I hate this line.
Yeah. That's valid.
That's the line that EJ sings in the
Oh yeah.
big group one.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, they really gave him the worst line. And I feel like they did that on purpose.
Probably. They don't like him.
I don't like him. Okay, do you think they sang Born to Be Brave live?
I don't know about that.
I
It
don't know.
sounds retouched almost.
Well, here's my thoughts. It doesn't look like Courtney and Nini are trying as hard.
Mm-mm.
And maybe it's really not that hard of a song to sing.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like it is live, if I were to guess.
It doesn't sound live, but it also doesn't sound exactly like the recording on Spotify either. So I wonder if it's like a mix.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I was like, this doesn't sound like the Spotify one.
Yeah.
But it also doesn't sound live.
Mm-mm. Somewhere in between. I don't know.
Because I was like, they don't look like they're trying that hard. Because like wondering, like...
Yeah.
You can see them like sing and like...
Yes.
You can tell they're singing. Where it's like this one, they're not. But it's not also as hard of a song.
Yeah.
And they're doing a lot of choreography, so... This is actually what prepared Olivia Rodrigo for stardom.
Yeah.
This moment.
That
She
exact
couldn't do the
moment.
guts choreography if it wasn't for Born to Be Brave. If she didn't do
Yes.
she wouldn't be able to do guts.
Nope. That's where it came from.
All circles back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't put this in the recap or whatever, but like at the end, Miss Jen gets a phone call from the principal who's like, I need to meet with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He's like, I found out some information or something like that.
Yeah. And he also, like, is texting her about chaperoning.
Mm-hmm. I didn't notice that.
I read the text, and she was supposed to chaperone the event. Like, it was mandatory for her to chaperone the event. But they don't say in the episode she was supposed to chaperone, I'm pretty sure. But, like, why didn't she just chaperone the event?
Yeah.
Like...
Huh. I didn't even notice that.
I was like... It was going to karaoke with Nene so important that you couldn't do your job? She could have inspired the kids at the dance.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't... That's...
I was like, why didn't she
also,
chaperone
like,
the
didn't
dance?
really even do anything there.
No.
She just brought them there.
She literally just brought them, which is weird. This whole situation is weird.
Yeah.
We haven't even touched on how weird that is. I feel like that's like one of those moments where you just like suspend belief.
Yeah. That would never happen.
Like, what? But I'm like,
nope.
Yeah, I'm just like, why didn't she just chaperone the event?
Yeah.
She's gonna hang out with children anyways.
Yeah. I don't know.
I was like, okay, low-key, doing bad at your job on purpose? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, the information is... Yeah, we don't know what the information is, actually.
Not really.
We haven't seen the next episode.
Yep.
We don't know.
We just know that Mr. Mazzara took a picture of her on a poster.
On a poster. And it's also horribly glared, so...
Yeah. Yep. That's all we got.
Exactly. Also... First off, okay, 2 thoughts here. I think it's so interesting that Ricky's car is an orange bug car.
Yes.
I feel like that's so weird. And then second off, sometimes I forget this. I think this show forgets that it's a mockumentary style, and the fact that they have to be like, they have to remember that like, grown adults are filming them.
Yeah.
In the purpose of a documentary, because they're still doing the documentary style. Like,
yes.
I'm just dying at the thought of just like a man sitting in the back seat of Ricky and Gina's car, because it's very shaky cam.
Yes.
Just filming them. I mean, a heart to heart. And he's just there.
I forgot about that. Yeah. I don't realize that sometimes. I don't think they realize
They
that.
definitely don't. This is one of my biggest griefs with the mockumentary style is they don't commit to it as hard as they should.
No. Maybe, I guess we never know who's making the documentary.
That's true.
Maybe it's a student. Maybe.
That's a good point.
They're doing it for a project or something.
Maybe it's a student.
Feel a little bit better to me. But
I'm like, someone is filming this.
Yeah.
It's like shaky. Like there's like one scene specifically on Jade. I was like, this is like shaky cam. Like this is supposed to be like. Love. I love the idea of someone just in the scene while they're doing this.
Yeah, I do think Ricky's car is interesting. I do really like it. Does it suit him completely? I don't know. He doesn't see like that's like more surfer car, and he's a skateboarder.
It's such a weird. In my mind, I thought he had a Jeep.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that was the case, but
I do like his car.
Yeah. I was just like, that's a very specific car.
They
I
said,
don't feel like it's Ricky.
We need to get an orange bug for Ricky. Is Ricky the only one that has a car?
And EJ.
Oh yeah, EJ has.
Because I was gonna write down that he's the only one that has a car, but we see EJ's car.
We did see him. I don't remember what his car was, so it couldn't have been that cool.
It was just like a black, like
some like Honda, something
yeah,
like
Honda,
that.
I don't know. It was just basic car. But I was like, why did they find just
expensive.
The most unique car for Ricky? And it's not even like screams Ricky.
No.
So like, okay, it's a niche car.
I don't know. Interesting.
Anyways, Kay, my last question. Do you have any other notes?
No, just that we see Gina and Ricky kind of have a moment together.
That's where I'm going to leave.
Yep.
Thoughts on Ricky and Gina? Me too, girl.
I don't know, like maybe, I don't know. I still think that Ricky wants to be with Nene.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like right now, but I think he's kind of like hearing all this about how he has to move on. And maybe he realizes he like wants to be with Gina, but I don't know that he really feels that. I feel like she's really interested and is feeling the vibes, and I don't know that he is as much.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
But I think he likes her, but I don't know.
Yeah, like I think it's like a very fleeting crush, but I don't think it's the same thing he feels for Nene.
I think, like, his heart's still with Nene.
And I know that I know the, like, director has said, like, this is the first moment he decided to explore that. And I know they've said that. And I know that they've said stuff about how, like, especially in season 4, how they're like, this is a moment that Ricky wishes he could have done something. I know they've said stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's very much retrospectively looking at it.
Yeah.
I think that if Olivia Rodrigo would have stayed and they wouldn't have broken up, that Nene and Ricky would have been endgame.
Yeah. I agree.
Like...
Yeah, and just, like, the changes to Gina's character, I feel like, kind of...
Yes.
Make that more apparent.
I feel like they're very much more friends, especially in these first 2 seasons.
Yeah. And
they really try to push this relationship thing. And I just... Yeah. I can see how it can blossom into a relationship.
Yeah.
However, I feel like all these comments about how it's, like, actually meant to be from this moment, and since then it's been, like, are very much revisionist history.
Yeah.
And have the benefit of hindsight.
I agree.
So.
Yeah. I think they're good friends at this point, and I think it's good that they're, like with Ricky having these issues at home, that's something that Nene can't really relate to and Big Red doesn't relate to. So, like, Gina's someone that can, like, directly relate to his situation, I guess. And so I think that's good for him. Yeah.
They do have a lot of similarities. And I think that they match very, I guess, friends very well. But also, like, I don't know. Him and Nene just have something different. Yeah. And I feel like you see that.
Yeah. Yeah. He still wants to be with Nene, I feel like, at this point.
Yeah. Those are my thoughts.
Yeah.
I can see why people would ship them and want them together, but...
Yeah.
I just don't.
And it's interesting, like, watching it after seeing all the seasons and, like, watching it again. But, I don't know. I think I still like Ricky and Nene together.
Yeah.
More in this point in time.
Especially at this point, yeah. Because I almost think that his relationship with Gina is helping him be ready to get back together with Nene.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, those are all my thoughts.
Mine too.
Okay, slay. So, the musical that we're choosing to cast today, we were, like, trying to think of one that we could give Courtney kind of a bigger role, because it's the first time, that was a really choppy sentence, because this is the first time that we get to really see her sing. She's way good at it. So, the show we're casting today is Mean Girls. It's a very heavy female cast. So, our characters are Katie. It's Katie. I was like, I'm trying to always remember how she says her name. Because that's like a big joke in the movie.
Yeah.
Katie, Regina, Gretchen, Karen. Oh, Miss Norberry?
Yeah.
Aaron. I don't need to say his last name. That's not necessarily.
Yeah.
The principal.
Maybe.
Janice and Damien.
Yeah.
That's it, I would say. Those are our main hitters.
Yes.
Okay, so. Ricky is Aaron.
Yeah.
Like.
That's so perfect.
Like, that is Ricky for you. Okay. Who's Regina? I feel like Nene is, Katie.
I think so. I don't know.
But Regina George is interesting because... Okay, I feel like Ashlyn's Gretchen.
Yes.
But my question now is Courtney and Gina. Who's Karen and who's Regina?
Yeah, and then we have Janice too, though. And I think Courtney would be good as Janice.
I think Courtney would be good as Janice. I forgot about... So are we short a girl then?
We might be. We might have to put in someone for Karen.
We put 7.
That's what I was thinking. That would be perfect.
Yes, Seb
would be so good as Karen.
Yes, this case is perfect. So Seb's Karen.
Yeah.
Do you think Courtney for Janice, or do you think
My initial thought was Courtney is Janice, but
Okay.
she would also be good as Regina.
I think either would work.
I think that they both have really singing heavy songs.
Yeah, because I was thinking, well, okay, because World Burn is
Yeah.
crazy, but then also I was listening, ironically enough, I was listening to Rather Be Me this morning
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah.
And that's a heavy song too.
Maybe
But I feel like Gina could do that one.
Yeah. I think Courtney is Regina.
I think that's a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
Courtney would eat
She
it.
would do great. And then
EJ could be
Yeah.
the principal.
Yeah.
Oh, we need the teacher. We need Tina Fey's character. Oh, Miss Jen is playing Regina George's mom.
Yeah.
Even though she doesn't need to be in the show, she would find a way, and that's who she's playing.
She would, yep.
We're gonna have to give that to a guy.
It could be, we have Big Red and we have Carlos. And one of them has to be Damien.
Oh, I forgot about Damien. Because EJ can't be Damien.
EJ's good as the principal, I feel like. We don't have any other people.
Miss Norbury low-key has to be played by a girl. So it will have to just be Miss Jen.
Yeah.
Because it's low-key important to her character that it's a girl.
Yeah. Not as much as Karen.
Yeah. We'll make exceptions for that.
Yeah.
They do in the show because he hangs out with them in season 2 when they do Girls vs. Boys.
Yeah.
He goes with the girls for some reason.
He was Sharpay. He can be Karen.
He could be Karen. I guess Carlos is Damien.
Yeah.
Because it's not Big Red.
And
I guess Big Red could be the principal.
Yeah. Or we said EJ was.
Oh, we said EJ was. I forgot about that. Oops.
Big Red can be on sound system.
Yeah, Big Red.
I
Forgot.
don't think there's anyone else. That's it.
No. Yeah, that's it. You can play
Yeah.
Katie's dad.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin G.
Mm.
Forget that he has a role.
Yeah.
Except I feel like Carlos could do that role really well, but I don't feel like we're going to be able to do that. I feel like Carlos needs to be Damien.
Yeah.
This was kind of a hard one to cast.
It was kind of hard.
I feel like our main girls were really easy, but then
Yeah. I don't feel as solid about this. It would be good.
Here's the thing. I feel there's some people that I feel so solid about.
Yeah.
And then other people that I'm just they don't really have someone for that.
Yeah.
Which we could always just use a background person, low-key.
Yeah.
But, okay, so in review, we have Nene as Katie.
Yes.
Courtney as Regina. I said that really weird. I don't know. My words are really choppy today. Ashlyn as Gretchen. Seb as Karen. Miss Jen as Miss Norbury. Or I feel like we could also literally just throw in,
Put someone
background character, yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron is Ricky. Me about to say just Joshua Bassett. The principal is EJ. Janice is Gina. And Carlos is Damien.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's all we're going to officially say.
Yeah.
Look at that. I feel like that's actually kind of solid.
Yeah, I think so.
We low-key needed more people for that one, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't care. It worked.
Every time we cast a show, I'm like, I want to see Seb do this.
No,
Because he gets the best roles every time, I feel like.
yeah, we cast him so well.
Yeah.
Oh my
He gets
gosh.
the most I don't think they're the most obvious roles for him. Because he was the redhead lady in The Greatest Showman. I love that.
No, okay, but then I realized that he's going to sing sexy.
Yes. No, but that's so perfect.
This is modern
I'm
feminism
a
talking.
sexy It's so good.
So good. I can just see it.
Yes.
Does it again low-key kind of derange the point of the song? Yeah,
A little bit.
a little bit. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not for sure.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is amazing. Okay. Well, I feel like that's all we have for you guys today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Make sure if you're listening to us on Spotify or YouTube, you should watch us on the other platform.
Yeah.
Super cool, super fun. Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram and check out our TikTok page. We're always posting super cool stuff, hopefully.
Yeah.
That's just like so lame.
Yeah. It'll be cool when you watch this.
When you watch this, yeah. Yeah. And yeah, anyway, so just make sure to follow us on all those places. Our episodes come out every Wednesday. Mm-hmm. So
yeah.
looking for that. Yay. Yeah, make sure to just keep up with us because it's just been so fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you have any like thoughts or anything you want to share with us, we'd love talking about it. So comment.
Yeah. Leave a comment.
We'll respond, maybe. If you say something to trigger enough, I will respond. I have so many opinions about this show.
Yeah. We talk about it all the time.
We talk about it all the time.
Here.
Hence podcast.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, so thanks for watching.
Yeah.